Hello, so I'm Imi Kellard, or Imogen Kellard. Really, I'm doing these YouTube videos because I've been told that they help, and because I think it's good that people get to hear two sides of the same story. A lot of lies get told, and this channel, I want to be about not arguing and not drama. I want it to be about information, giving people information on domestic violence and how to get out of that. I was in one very recently, literally, it's just finished, and I hate him. I really hate him, and I hate myself even more for taking him back. I went through nearly a year of waiting for him to be the police to have, the CPS to have enough to charge him with the offences that he did to me, which he denies to this day. It's a narcissist for you right there. But I got out of that situation, and in that time I was in hospital, I was homeless. It was awful for me. It was absolutely awful. But just as they're about to charge him, he contacts me. Now I have a list of mental health disorders, which I'll go into on another video. But hearing his voice, I couldn't help but call him back. It hit me somewhere, and I called him back, and I stupidly met up with him, and he told me the only way that we could be together, even though they just charged him. My head wasn't obviously thinking straight. He was being so lovely. I thought he loved me again, or that something had changed in that amount of time that he'd realised. No. But I dropped the charges after going through absolute hell. He then used that to say that I had lied, or it had been dropped because there was no evidence. That's not the case at all. It was only dropped because of myself. And I was stupid for doing that. And I took him back, and a week, 2 weeks ago, my medication makes my time lapse very bad. He's doing it again, punching himself in the face, like trying to whack my knuckles onto the floor because he can't. I've said to him, well, my hands aren't that big and your face is, I'm a bit mouthy, to be fair. I probably, yeah, that's probably why I get more than one slap. It's not funny, sorry. But anyway, this is going to be my platform from now on. I'm going to try and post something daily. I met up with an ex-boyfriend recently, who's now just a friend, and he, I would have said, was the love of my life a long time ago. I still haven't told, I know. But we're friends now, and it made me realise something, that if I can get past stuff like that. I got past stuff with my dad being abusive. I've got a domestically violent ex that keeps posting stuff indirectly towards myself, which again, all lies. He's a narcissist. So my ex, again, not mentioning names, no names here. He's I believe he has antisocial personality disorder with narcissistic tendencies. He uses his alcoholism as a cover for that, and then he goes through phases of up downs, and when he's down he would always come to me, and then when he was up he'd leave or be violent and then leave, and I was the devil. I'm sure anybody else that's been through the same thing, any sort of domestic violence, understands it's not just violence, it's the head games. And especially when you're mentally ill and they know you are, and they know how to trigger you, to just say something that will trigger them so that then it's your fault. Anyway, that's enough for today because I've really had my amount. I really, really have. But peace to everybody, men and women. Don't discriminate at all. Love to hear your views. I will put up another video on how I'm doing tomorrow. It's been, I don't even remember, I think it's like a week since week or two since he left. Yeah, he was arrested for my own safety. It was at the point where I couldn't even, you know, and he's been put on bail, so, for domestic violence, but he came straight back to my house from the police cell where he was put on bail not to contact me. So, in my head with my mental health, it's all about weighing up what's good for me in my head and what's too stressful for me and what's safe for me as well. It's all about making yourself safe and not letting those other people that have had that mind control over you have it anymore. You need to, it takes a while, and I didn't think it would happen so fast. My love for him turned to hate. No, my love for him turned to upset, turned to desperation, turned to now hate. And between that hate, I also look at him, because he does this sort of thing too. I can look and see as he's speaking exactly why I would never ever go back there. It's absolutely crazy. And especially seeing people that I've loved a lot more than him but have never put me through that amount of grief be so kind to me. So yeah, thank you to the domestic violence police in Dorset. They've been very supportive, one in particular, my worker. So, and I want to thank the police as well, Dorset Police, for helping with this bail and domestic violence issue that I've got currently going on at the moment. Yeah, and I want to thank the couple of people that I've got around me that are doing me some good. I'm not good all the time. I'm up and down. Always have been. Probably always will be. I'm trying to fix myself. I'm going to mental health things. I'm trying to get on these. There's a cycling therapy. I'm going to look more into that for the next video. But there's a cycling therapy that stops you getting in the cycle again with those same men that will continue to either abuse you mentally or physically or both. That will be a good one. And as I'm doing that, I'll be doing the videos to let you know how I'm going on it and some pearls of wisdom I hopefully get from it. So peace out for today. Not had a brilliant one, but I'm going to get on with it either way. I've got things to do. And I've made phone calls and done everything I'm supposed to do today, even though normally I'd cover myself up in bed and try and pretend the world is not existing. But no. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to let what he did to me not affect me. Which I won't lie, it does a little affect me, more because I'm angry at myself. And I know I shouldn't really be angry at myself, but I am a little. But this is video 1, so wait for the therapy. And hopefully I won't be blaming myself for taking such an idiot back and making such a dumb decision. So yeah, this will be mental health and domestic violence related, because yeah, both. I had both. I've had both. But this is my first video, so please don't judge me too harshly. Always be kind. Yeah, peace out. I'm going to get on my guitar and carry on doing what I was doing. Which is playing guitar much better than this so-called person does. Because I now have lessons. Anyway, I will be back on video very soon. Tomorrow, hopefully. Depending on what happens between now and then. Tomorrow. Okay. So, peace out. Leave me a message if you want to. If there's anything specifically you want to discuss regarding those two things, domestic violence or mental health, quite happy to bring it up in my next video. And I hope anybody else suffering the same thing that I have been is feeling strong, because I hate my own company. I always have. And but now I've got, like I say, I've got a few people, but I'm trying to be within my own company when I can, and to try and like myself again, because domestic violence, they take everything out of you and they make you hate yourself and think you're worthless. And it's just not true. It's just not true. Try and remember, you've had a whole life up to that point, and things may have happened, but you've done just fine. Just because this person's telling you you're not a good person, it does not make it true. And peace. And speak tomorrow. Take care, you lovely lot.